夜の海の上に立つ A hotel made of light. Tonight the comets check themselves into the night. Lobby chandelier while made of frozen stars. Travelers from distant skies arrive from worlds afar. Kimi to mita ano nagareboshi signed its name in gold. Then took a key from room 19 before the night grew old. Every passing comet needs somewhere to rest after crossing galaxies. Without a guess, the hotel where comets checked in above the sleeping sea. Kimi to mita hikari no tabi still drifts through me. Moonlit hallways softly glow with stories left behind. Every guest leaves stardust in the curtains and the blinds. Room 27 overlooks the tides of cloud below. Anohi no yakusoku ga moves with the afterglow. Silver suitcases of light rest beside each bed, filled with little universes and words unsaid. Sayonara no kawari ni a comet left a note, folded in a paper star that somehow stayed afloat. The receptionist just smiled and placed it on the shelf between forgotten midnights and stories of herself. The hotel where comets checked in above the sleeping sea. Kimi to mita hikari no tabi still drifts through me. One by one the guests departed as dawn began to rise, leaving trails across the windows like signatures in the sky. Room 19 remains unlocked. The key still hangs in place. Some nights the staff swear they can hear a suitcase being dragged. Sekai no hate no atelier, a lantern softly glows. Maps of places no one knows cover the walls in rows. Every coastline drawn by hand, every mountain traced. But these lands were never found or ever placed. Kimi to mita ano yuyake mo pinned upon a chart, a horizon nobody reached, yet everyone could start. Some horizons disappear before they're ever seen, so he draws them from memory of what might have been. The cartographer who drew forgotten horizons, mapping edges of the sky. Kimi to mita toku no umi still drifts nearby. Every line a road untraveled, every mark a distant shore. Places waiting patiently for something more. oceans that don't exist anymore. Oh, that laces breathe softly when midnight fills the room. Their paper oceans rising like flowers in bloom. Sayonara no kawari ni, he folded one small map and placed it in a bottle without a cap. Then he set it on the window, facing westward seas, where unfinished sunsets linger in the breeze. Yama no ue no greenhouse ni fireflies gather after dark. Glass no tenjou ni utsuru a million tiny sparks. 誰もいないベンチの横 Little lanterns start to glow. 小さな羽の星座たち Learning where to go. 君と見た夏の空 Still reflected in the glass. あの日の星の名前が Whispers as they pass. Every glowing firefly carries bits of light, like tiny astronomers studying the night. The greenhouse where fireflies learned astronomy, counting every star above. 君と見た光の地図 drawn with quiet love. Even when the summer ends and evening turns to blue, every little lantern still looks for you. Notebook no 隅に残る constellations made by hand. クラゲみたいな雲が drifts across the land. Glass の窓に触れる風 softly turning every page. まだ終わらない物語 waiting for its stage. さよならの代わりに The fireflies took flight, making brand new galaxies across the night. もし願いが一つ Sleeping in the sky, let it become a firefly, learning how to fly. The greenhouse where fireflies learned astronomy, counting every star above. 君と見た光の地図 drawn with quiet love. 朝日がグラスを染めて turning emerald into gold. Every dream we left unfinished starts to unfold. 星座になった蛍たち crossing through the morning air. まだ誰も見つけてない Skies are waiting there. 屋上に響く radio, playing songs from long ago. 夜の風が吹いていく Soft and slow. 街の明かりの海の中 Like stars beneath the sky. 君と聞いたあのメロディー Still passing by. 古いアンテナの向こう Voices fading in and out. あの日言えなかったこと Still filled with doubt. Every little 星の空 Keeping me awake tonight 君と見たあの流れ星 Still burning bright Billboard の光の向こう Dreams are drifting by もう戻れない季節でも I still try さよならは聞かなかった The radio played instead あの夜のメロディーが Still lives inside my head もしまた会えるなら Up on this rooftop high この歌を届けたい Across the sky Rooftop radio at 11:43 Playing songs you left with me 君の声が聞こえそうで Floating through the breeze 朝日が空を染めて Bringing gold into the blue Every station that I find Still reminds me of you Radio はまだ流れる Through the fading night また夜が来るまで Good night Good night 4時12分の鐘が Echoes through the sleeping town まだ明けぬ空の下 Nothing makes a sound 時計台の窓からは A thousand rooftops shine 君と見たあの明かりが Still lives in my mind 風は古い針を揺らす Marking every passing year それでもあの夜だけは Still feels near Every turning gear Knows where time has gone でも記憶だけは Still holding on The clock towered at 4:12 a.m. Watching over dreams below 君と見た街の光 Still softly glows Even when the seasons change And yesterday moves on Every bell inside the dark carries a song古い階段登るたび Dust begins to dance あの日交わした言葉が Still waits for a chance 雲の隙間に残った One fading silver star 見つけられずにいた夢は Never too far さよならの代わりに The clock kept ticking slow Like a quiet lighthouse for the roads below もし願いが一つ Hidden in the dawn Let it become a bell ringing on The clock towered at 4:12 a.m. Watching over dreams below 君と見た街の光 Still softly glows 朝日が people hurry through the night. でもグラスの向こうには Another world in sight. クラゲが空のように Floating slow and free. 君と見たあの夢に Looks a lot like me. Every passing train shakes the little sea. でもこの静けさは Still waits patiently. The aquarium beneath the station, glowing underneath the crowd. 君と見た blue constellation shining through the clouds. Even when the city rushes and forgets to look below, tiny oceans keep their secrets. Only jellyfish know. Ticket gate の向こう側 Another morning starts. でもここの水の中に Sleep a thousand hearts. Neon の reflection が Dancing on the glass. 君といたあの季節も Watches people pass. さよならの代わりに The water learned to glow, holding every memory. Nobody would know. もし願いが一つ Resting in the blue. Let us swim beyond the dark, looking for you. The aquarium beneath the station, glowing underneath the crowd. 君と見た blue constellation shining through the clouds. 朝日が上を照らし Morning crosses overhead. Still the little sea below dreams instead. クラゲの残した光が Drifting through the glass. まだ名前のない星に Learning how to last. 月の庭を行く列車 Quietly across the night. 白い羽 comes back again. ベルの音も聞こえない Only flowers in the breeze 夜の庭の物語 Drifting through the leaves さよならの代わりに The lilies face the sky Like tiny moons awakening as we passed by もし願いが一つ Sleeping in the light Let it ride the moonlit train through the night The railway that crossed the moon garden Running where the lilies glow 君と見た光の道 Still softly flows 朝日が花を染めて Turning silver into gold Every dream we left unfinished Starts to unfold 月の庭の花たちが Opening to the morning sky まだ誰もたどり着けない Stations drift nearby Mm-hmm. 満月の夜にだけ The bells begin to ring 街は静かに目を覚まし Preparing everything Stone streets glow with lantern light Shops begin to close Everyone already knows It's time again to go Bridges fold like paper cranes Windows gather stars The whole city starts to move Without a single car Every full moon changes Where the city stays Mountains 1 month Then oceans the next day The city that migrated every full moon Never sleeping in one place 君と歩いたあの坂道 Now drifts through space Every rooftop keeps a memory Every alley keeps a light Traveling beneath the silver moon Through the night Last month it overlooked the sea Before that desert sand Tomorrow no one really knows Where the city plans to land Postcards carry different skies Depending where they're sent Even maps have given up Trying to predict its intent Sayonara no kawari ni a child tied a ribbon glue To a lamp beside the station So he'd know what to do When the city moved again Across the moonlit earth He could always find his way Back to where it first had been夜の路地裏の奥で A tiny bell begins to ring 小さな has a story of its own, floating in a glass jar, far away from home. The planet shop that sold little moons, hidden in the midnight glow. Kimi to mita sora no kakera still shines below. Even when the stars grow faint and disappear from sight, every tiny moon remains, lighting up the night. Shelf no ue no crescent moon, sleeping beside the rain. あの日の忘れ物が comes alive again. Blue moon made of ocean dreams, golden moon of summer skies. 君の笑顔みたいに reflecting in my eyes. さよならの代わりに The shopkeeper smiled and said, Take this little moon with you before the night has fled. もし願いが一つ Lost beyond the blue, let a tiny moonlight path lead it back to you. The planet shop that sold little moons, hidden in the midnight glow. Kimi to mita sora no kakera still shines below. 朝日が窓を染めて turning silver into gold. Every moon we carried home starts to unfold. 小さな月が空へ昇り Leaving trails of gentle light. まだ誰も見たことのない Nights take flight. Kita has no game center, still glowing in the dark. 静かなスクリーンの光が leaves a little spark. Coin の音が響くたび Summer comes alive again. 君と争ったスコアボード back when we were 10. 日本の海の奥で Pixel stars would softly shine. あの日は永遠みたいに frozen in time. Every blinking light knows a memory. でもあの夏だけは still belongs to me. The arcade where summer stayed, never learned to say goodbye. 君と見たゲームの世界 still lives inside my eyes, even when the machines grow old and the colors start to fade. Somewhere in the neon glow, summer stayed, summer stayed. Prize の中のplush toy は waiting on the shelf. 取れなかったあの日の夢 still there itself. Broken speakers whispering songs from long ago. 君の笑い声みたいに soft and slow. さよならの代わりに The screens kept shining blue, like a thousand little fireflies trying to reach you. もし願いが一つ hidden in the noise, let it become a melody for forgotten joys. stars begin to glow 誰も知らない手紙が Waiting down below 古いメールボックスの奥に Dreams arrive each night 名前のない思い出たち Wrapped in silver light 君に送れなかった Words I never found Still asleep in envelopes without a sound Every little letter travels through the sky Like paper birds that learn to fly The post office that collect the starlight Keeping wishes safe and warm 君に届かない言葉も Sheltered from the storm Even when the constellations fade And the moon forgets to shine Every letter finds a road Across the night Stamp の上に残る月 Silver on the blue 手紙の隙間から I still think of you 風はシェルフをすれてゆく Like pages turning slow あの日の願いだけは Still aglow さよならの代わりに I wrote the sky instead Holding little galaxies inside what was unsaid もし願いが一つ Lost among the stars Let the postman deliver Wherever you are The post office that collect the starlight Keeping wishes safe and warm 君に届かない言葉も Sheltered from the storm 朝日が窓を照らし Turn silver into gold Every unopened letter Starts to unfold 開けた手紙の中から Paper stars take flight まだ誰も見たことのない Morning learns to write明日の本屋の扉が Opens with the evening glow come still leads to you. Corner shelf no hoshi no hon, filled with skies unborn. あの日の夢の続きが waiting for the dawn. Floating pages in the air drift between the aisles. Future memories quietly stacked in endless piles. Sayonara no kawari ni the books began to glow, showing roads we haven't walked or learned to know. もし願いが一つ sleeping in a page, let it find tomorrow's shelf, waiting with age. The bookstore that shelf tomorrow, keeping futures on display. 君と見たことのない空 waits beyond today. 朝日が窓を染めて turning silver into gold. Every dream we left unopened starts to unfold. まだ開かない本たちが whispering into the light. まだ誰も知らない明日 learning how to write. Jinga no hate no bakery opens when the stars grow dim. Hoshi no kona ga mao naka, lights softly swim. 宇宙のオーブンの中で golden galaxies arise. 誰も食べたことのない bread of midnight skies. 君と見たあの満月も baked into a roll, wrapped in little silver paper for a wandering soul. Every wolf remembers a constellation's glow, like a warm forgotten summer from long ago. The bakery at the end of the Milky Way, selling mornings made of light. 君と見た星の香り still shines tonight, even when the galaxies drift beyond the blue. Every stardust pastry keeps a piece of you. Croissant moons and comet pies rest beside the door. あの日の夢の続きが waiting evermore. Lantern planets slowly spin above the wooden floor, like tiny whirls of cinnamon returning once more. Sayonara no kawari ni the baker gave a star, hidden in a little bun to carry near or far. もし願いが一つ lost among the night, let it find the bakery filled with light. The bakery at the end of the Milky Way, selling mornings made of light. 君と見た星の香り Still shines tonight 朝日が銀河を染めて Turning silver into gold Every dream left unfinished Starts to unfold 焼けた星のパンたちが Sailing through the morning sky まだ誰も食べたことのない Sunrises drift by月が昇る頃だけ A little bakery wakes ぬくもりのあたりが Spilling through the gates 古いレンガの店の先 Moonlight paints the street 誰も知らないオーブンから Sweet dreams and wheat パンの香りに誘われて The night begins to slow 君と歩いたあの道に Silver flowers grow Every love remembers someone passing by Like tiny pieces of the midnight sky The bakery that opened at moonrise Selling warmth instead of bread 君と見た月の光 Still close ahead Even when the morning comes and stars begin to fade Every sweet forgotten wish has already been made Window の奥のクロワッサンは Shining soft and gold あの日言えなかったことが Still waits untold ミルクティーの煙の中 Tiny galaxies appear 君の笑う面影が Feels so near さよならの代わりに The baker gave the moon Wrapped in paper starlight for the journey home もし願いが一つ Sleeping in the night Let it become a cinnamon star Filled with light The bakery that opened at moonrise Selling warmth instead of bread 君と見た月の光 Still close ahead朝日が海を染めて Turning blue to gold Every little dream we carried Starts to unfold 焼けた星のパンたちが Cooling in the morning air まだ誰も食べたことのない Constellations waiting there海を見る郵便局 Opens before the dawn 届かなかった朝たちが Waiting all along Shelf に並ぶ手紙は Colored gold and rose まだ誰も見たことない Morning skies enclosed 君と見るはずだった朝 Sleeping in a drawer a place to carry on もし願いが一つ Lost before the day Let it write a sunrise letter Far away The post office for unsent sunrises Keeping dawns that couldn't stay 君と見たはずの光 Waits another day 朝日が海を染めて Turning lavender to gold Every dream we left unopened starts to unfold 届かなかった朝たちが Flying through the morning sky まだ誰も見たことのない Days drift by 真夜中のプラネタリウム夢のかけら集めて Secrets 畑の奥深く黄金色の波の下風に揺れる麦の音 Like waves upon the sea 誰も知らないアクアリウム Beneath eternity グラスのない水族館で Silverfish drift slow 君と見たの夏が Still close below Every grain of wheat hides a little light Like stars beneath the daytime Waiting for the night I'm a aquarium beneath the wheat field Swimming under seas of gold 君と見た光の魚 Stories left untold Even when the summer fades And the cicadas disappear Every golden wave still says You are here麦の間を走る風 Opening hidden doors 海のないこの街に Ocean currents roar あの日の夢の続きが Sleeping in the ground Giant fish of moonlit blue Without a sound さよならの代わりに The week began to sway Like waves across a silent sea Carrying dreams away もし願いが一つ Lost beneath the sun Let it become a silverfish Still swimming on I'm a aquarium beneath the wheat field Swimming under seas of gold 君と見た光の魚 Stories left untold 朝日が麦を染めて Turning amber into white Every dream we left unfinished Rises with the light I'm a aquarium 麦の海のその奥で Silver shadows drift on you まだ誰も見たことのない Oceans waiting through雨上がりのプラネタリウム Stars are waking one by one まだ濡れる stone pavement Holding little suns グラスのドンに映る空 Looks deeper than before 雫が星を運んで Across the floor 君と見た constellation Drawn in silver light あの日の話はまだ Floating through the night Every drop of rain Reflects another sky でも君の面影は The brightest one tonight The planetarium after the rain Keeps a universe inside 君と見た星の海が Still survives the tide Even when the clouds move on And leave the moon behind Every star we couldn't reach Still shines in my mind planetarium after the rain keeps a universe inside 君と見た星の海が still survives the tide 朝日がどめを照らし turning midnight into gold every dream we left unfinished starts to unfold 水に浮かんだ星たちは slowly joining the dawn 空に帰る光が teaching night to move on 夏草のティルトで Fireflies begin to glow 星のフィルムを回して Starting up the show誰もいないスクリーンの前 Summer waits in silence still ホタルのプロジェクターから Light spills down the hill 君と見たあの夕暮れが Playing once again tonight Old memories in golden frames Painted out of white Every little firefly knows a different scene Stories lost to yesterday Still flicker on the screen The cinema where fireflies played old movies Underneath the velvet sky 君と見た夢のリールは Still rolling by Even when the credits fade into fields of summer blue Every glowing frame remains a piece of you Wooden seats and evening winds rustling through the grass I know I know what I go ega still seems to pass Silver clouds become the actors Moonlight writes the lines While the fireflies project Forgotten summertime Sayonara no kawari ni The movie learned to stay Looping through the middle Till the break of day もし願いが一つ Sleeping in the dark Let it become a scene lit by sparks The cinema where fireflies played old movies Underneath the velvet sky 君と見た夢のリールは Still rolling by 朝日がスクリーンを覚めて Turning silver into gold Every story left unfinished starts to unfold 終わりのないフィルムたちが Dancing through the morning light まだ誰も見たことのない Endings take flight丘の上のカティドラルに Sleeping kites hang overhead 夕焼けのステイングラスから Rivers of color spread 風のない夜の中 Nothing moves at all Every sleeping kite keeps a piece of blue, like forgotten afternoons shared with you. The cathedral of sleeping kites, holding skies from long ago. Kimi to mita kaze no kiseki, still softly close, even when the daylight fades beyond the colored glass. Every kite remembers where the summer passed. Bell no oto mo kikoenai, only dust and light. Yet the kites above begin to shimmer in the night. 窓に映る満月は silver on the floor. あの日の約束が knocking at the door. さよならの代わりに the wind returned at last, waking every sleeping kite from the past. もし願いが一つ hidden in the sky, let it become a kite, learning how to fly. The cathedral of sleeping kites, holding skies from long ago. Kimi to mita kaze no kiseki, still softly glows. Asahi ga glass wo somete, turning violet into gold. Every dream we left unfinished starts to unfold. 目を覚ます切手たちが rising through the morning light. まだ誰も見たことのない winds take flight. 古い商店街の奥で one light still remains. 炎匂いと夜の風 drifting through the rain. 窓の向こうのブックシェルフに story sleeping side by side. 誰もいない店の中 yet it feels alive. 君と探したあの本は still waiting on the shelf. 開くたびに聞こえるよ to become morning. Hoshi no hotel no lobbyで A comet signs its name. 輝くスーケース一つ Arriving through the rain. Reception の鐘が鳴る Softly through the cosmic hall. 誰も知らない旅人が Answers to the call. Milky Way の階段を Slowly climbing one by one. 窓の外で流れ星 Waiting for the sun. Every guest who comes carries distant skies hidden in their luggage, tiny fireflies. The hotel where comets check in, never asking where they've been. 君と見た夢の部屋が still close within. Even when the galaxies drift beyond the view, every room keeps a little light waiting there for you. Room 307のドアは Painted with the evening glow. あの灰の話の続きが Still seems to know. Moonlight sleeping on the curtains, silver on the floor, like a dream that keeps returning to knock upon the door. さよならの代わりに The comets left a trail, crossing over endless skies like a letter in the mail. もし願いが一つ Floating through the blue, let it find an empty room reserved for you. The hotel where comets check in, never asking where they've been. 君と見た夢の部屋が still close within. 朝日が宇宙を染めて turning midnight into gold. Every traveler of the stars finds a hand to hold. Check out する彗星たちが Leaving trails across the dawn. まだ誰も止まったことのない Skies keep opening on. 桜舞う夜の風 Petals dancing through the light. 静かに時が流れ Underneath the midnight sky. Kimi to aruita sakamichi, still painted in my heart. あの日の笑顔は今も 駅の窓辺に Moonlight resting on the glass 君と見たあの星は Still watching as years pass この街は変わったけど Some things never change 君がくれた優しさ Still remains さよならは終わりじゃない Just another page to turn 君と見た未来の色 Still continues to burn もしまた会えるなら Beneath these cherry trees この歌を歌おう Carried by the breeze 桜 after midnight Floating through the silver air 君の名前ささやけば I can feel you everywhere 朝日が空を染めて Bringing brand new light Every blossom leads me home Through the fading night 桜舞う夜に Moonlight shining bright またいつか会える My day Good night夜の海の上に立つ A hotel made of light Tonight the comets check themselves into the night Lobbyのシャ